We'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Handoff running right. Has the first down and more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
That defense shifting again. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Finds his target. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the ball rolls dead. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They get him to the ground. Legs up by the offense. Possession, but he's still short of the mark.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Now it's 2nd down here. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. He pulls in the catch. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down. There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. But really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it. And there's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes the catch.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
An empty backfield on second and short. Design quarterback run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Wide open downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Marsh. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead. They still are down 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's running out of time here. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs him. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
And they'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense will wrap them up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Here comes the punter onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's looking deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Pressure is coming. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The defense showing blitz here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Auburn. They connect for 6.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. It puts them in front, 14-13 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The pocket breaking down. He's got a man down the middle. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking tackles. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, tie! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The pass is intercepted. At the 30, past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. What have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They're going to run it. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Dump off caught by the running back. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. On the move now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And a low line drive, ugly punt. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
That's an important first down on that running play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. Well, look at this. It's Auburn beginning to pull away, Kirk, and it's the Crimson Tide on the ropes at the moment.
Yeah, pride is on the line for this Auburn team. All they hear about year-round in their state is how great Alabama is. Well, they get a chance to be able to prove that they're great themselves, and they're doing that in the 60 minutes within this football game.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now.
That makes the score Auburn 37, Alabama.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. physical run earns the first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Defense is coming after him.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Incomplete. Offense facing fourth down.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Trying to run it in, the defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. Stop on third and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Press coverage now from the secondary. He keeps it on the design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like he is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Zips it down the middle. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you...
A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Auburn 44, Alabama 19.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid game there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And this time it's complete. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Design quarterback run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Looking for some space. It's Marsh. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown! This offense is still clicking.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. And he's hit right as he throws it and complete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Powering through the defender. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. 1st and 10 now for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Working clock with the ground game. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Auburn 51.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. What a catch! And they will score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Auburn 58, Alabama 25.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama 25.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Past the 20. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.